Hi, I'm Mary Neal. I'm a Christian human rights advocate. Worse than the French, I am hacked in America to keep from allowing me to advocate against secret arrests and murders of mentally ill people. This I published on June 19th. Home invasion threatened against Mary Neal. I've had more than one home invasion since I started being an advocate. I want you to know that if you look right here below this, you'll see not only has the screen been blacked out, but my clock and icons down there are blocked too. This is Screencastify by Google that I'm using. I looked at Screencastify videos at YouTube and other places, and mine is the only one that not only is the screen blocked out below this area, but also the uh, the actual date and time and all of that is also blocked out. So I want you to know they stopped my communication. This is my email box. They have taken over my email box at Google Plus. I'm sorry, at Gmail. They go through my emails and decide which ones I can get and which one I can't get. And so I bought a new email box at GoDaddy. And this is MLJ at humanrightsdemand.com. But it's a catch-all email box, so anything you put in front of the at humanrightsdemand.com, it will come to me. So the way they have it this email box does not work. It goes to https www.blogger.com GOOG underscore 838573787. It doesn't go to an email box so that you can't email me at that. I try to see what this number goes to, and it's connected with the Dylan Hannott, his Instagram profile. Dylan Hannott, I don't know whether he has anything to do with this sabotage or not. I just followed the number to see where it went. So, where email boxes are supposed to go when you click on them, they should go to your own email account. Open up your own email account, and it would have my email box there as the destination. This article asks you to read it. Home invasion threatened against Mary Neal. Terrorism. I know who my terrorists are. They're not ISIS. Here they are. I'll show them to you. They're white supremacists in U.S. government. When you click on an email box, you're supposed to get to your emails. It opens an email screen, and then it already has the email box in it as the addressee, whatever email you selected. But they want you to use gmail.com because they got that hacked. They don't want it to go to humanrightsdemand.com, my GoDaddy email box. So they've got it sabotaged. This article deals with my threat of home invasion. Okay. The neighbors are claiming they've been broken into. All my neighbors are stalkers. I don't have real neighbors. They're all gang stalkers right around my house. And, and they told me I'm next. So I thought I'd let you know that they say I'm next. These black Confederate soldiers in Georgia. And what I say we have here is intimidation to cover murder. And this intimidation is happening under a so-called black administration. It started under a previous administration. This is a screencastify video I made, and it's at YouTube. Do you see how the bottom half is blacked out? Not only is the bottom half of the screen blacked out, but you see, if you come straight across here, right here, you should have times and dates and what have you. They don't want me to have that. What's on the screen shouldn't black out what's under it. That's something that they're doing. That's sabotage. Right here, I talked to you about two other threatening uh, situations I've had. This is a similar scenario that was played at our house in 2014. They had a U.S. Marshal, or someone saying he is a U.S. Marshal, in on this one. Murderous dramatization starring Mary Neal. And the other incident is Mary Neal finally heard from police regarding 911 emergency call. Just put in Mary Neal 911. Mary Neal, Neal 911. This represents my mother's hand. She helped to raise Caucasian children. And I say I'm so hurt for my elderly mother. Her dad was a slave boy who grew up to be a Methodist minister and raised her to love. She lived through the Jim Crow era, married and raised 10 children. One was sick, and people whose children she nurtured killed her son. The government, under a so-called black administration, refuses her justice. This really hurts Mr. Obama. It infuriates me, but mostly it hurts. Please see Wrongful Death of Larry Neal. So that's a picture of my mother. My niece is singing to her. And here I have the email boxes and our website, Wrongful Death of Larry Neal. And I have these guys. These guys. We need to stop all of this racism. Racism. Even blacks are against black families knowing what happened to their relatives who were killed in police custody. Black people. And it's supposed to be some sort of secret, but it can't be secret. We need to eliminate racism. So how can we do that unless we acknowledge it? I want you to know that I wrote this article on June 19th, and I was so concerned for my safety that I reminded them about a video that I have copied. And it's dealing with depopulation. And they discussed killing journalists in this video. And I reminded them that I have a copy of that. I have numerous things that I have not published for safety's sake. About 2 days after I published this regarding the government killing journalists, they published their intentions to kill journalists. They published it themselves in Washington Post and other media. That happened after I had revealed their intentions in this article. So pray for me, and also pray that all this cyber stalking stops. Don't